You know how sometimes it feels like the world is completely drained, like someone tweaked the saturation knob on life and turned it way down. Post-COVID, everything feels gray. Our dreams seem faded, even our own reflection starts to lack that spark. And every January, we tell ourselves, this year is finally going to be my year. But it isn't. Not unless we make it so. So let me borrow a minute of your time and help you actually lock in. I'm not here to hand out motivation like candy. Motivation is a sugar rush, and I'm not selling sweets. I'm here to give you tools, perspectives, and a kick in the teeth so this really becomes your year. Look, I'm not going to pretend you haven't tried. Maybe you started a workout routine, only to quit after 2 weeks when life got in the way. Maybe you set vague goals like just be better, and forgot them by breakfast. If you're half-assing it, you're not failing because life's unfair. Yes, it is. You're failing because you're sitting around, hoping life will rearrange itself around you. It won't. You've got to redesign yourself to fit your goals. And that starts where it always does, with time. You say, I don't have time. Funny, you had time to scroll TikTok for hours last night. You binged that show again. Or just laid there, thinking about how busy you are. Let me do the math. You sleep 8 hours. You spend 8 hours working or studying. That leaves 8 hours. What are you doing with them? If you can't answer without stuttering, there's your problem. Because we live in the richest resource era ever. Want to start a business? There are templates, AI tools, tutorials free. Want to get fit? Apps, channels, communities cheering you on. Want to learn a language? Skillshare, Coursera, YouTube, TikTok, pick your source. There's no excuse. So what's holding you back from using your phone to build, not to drain? Tools don't limit you, you do. And systems, those are your backbone. Saying I want to save money is cute. But what's your plan? Are you tracking expenses, automating savings? Or just hoping your bank does the work? Same for fitness, learning, relationships. Goals without systems are dreams on pause. Systems are what carry you on days you don't feel like it. Meal prepping, study schedules, workout plans. That's how you differentiate between people who talk about change and people who live it. And let's talk about the ugly grind. Success is not hype, it's routine. It's waking up early when you'd rather sleep in, saying no to late night plans so you can build your future, doing the work even when no one cares. The grind isn't glamorous, it's necessary. That doesn't mean suffer. But remember, you're not going to carve your path through the cracks of your schedule. You gotta prioritize like your life depends on it, because it does. So ask yourself, are you really trying, or are you just dabbling? There's a difference between effort and consistent effort. One gives you a glitch. The other transforms your life. If you're not where you want to be, sure, life sucks sometimes. But more often, you're just not all in. You can't expect a mountain if you're planting seeds half-assed. I'm not claiming perfection. But I am the strongest version of myself I've ever been, because I stopped waiting for the world to give me permission. I forced it. If I could do it, and trust me, we're not so different, then why not you? This is your wake-up call. I won't end this with some cheesy "you got this." Maybe you don't. Maybe you won't. But here's the truth. If you decide to really lock in, this year can be yours. Not next year. Not when things align. You are smart. You are strong. You are adaptable. And damn, you deserve to feel alive again. So, are you in? Or are we going to have this same conversation again next year?